Hello, beautiful soul, and welcome to the Healed Healer Tarot. My name is Angel, intuitive spiritual advisor, teacher, and healer. Thank you so much for joining me here on my channel where we learn, grow, and expand together, working to raise the collective consciousness one unique soul at a time. This is a timeless energy read for the soul sign of Leo. Happy birthday, Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and Mercury. However, I do set the intention that this reading may resonate with you wherever you may find Leo placements in your chart. If you don't know your chart and your chart placements, you can get a free copy of your birth chart over at my website, and the information for that, along with a bunch of wonderful great goodies, is listed in the description box below. Although this is a timeless energy read, Leo, we do draw upon the energies of the cosmos to help guide us like a roadmap towards your highest good and your greatest emanation. So with that being said, I am drawing upon the energies of the 8-8 Lion Gate for you to identify exactly how you are evolving as the dreamer and the creator of your own destiny. With that being said, beautiful souls, we are looking at your higher creative conscious power, looking at your energetic spirit and your creative expression through joy, love, and that courageous Leo heart. We're also going to look at your ego and what fears you need to release at this time, as well as what aspects and part of yourself do you need healing with that wonderful Leo sun healing energy. It's all about the DNA activation, spiritual evolution, and awakening. So with that being said, beautiful Leo, let's go ahead and tune in and tap on our energies together so that we can join in your reading. Energy is fluid. So that means whenever you come across this reading, it is the perfect time for you. I am going to cleanse the space, and I want you to take a deep breath in and hold for 7 seconds. Release that energy and hold for 7 seconds. I want you to continue to breathe in and out, and bring to your mind's eye what it is that you came to this reading for more clarity, more insight, or more understanding about. But I also want you to be open to whatever messages come through, for those messages are for your greatest good and your highest soul's creation. All right, beautiful souls, let's go ahead and cleanse the space. All right, beautiful souls, and 7 shuffles for knowledge, for wisdom, for perfect self-expression, for stability and courage, for power and refinement, for harmony and balance, prosperity and purpose. Thank you, Spirit, and so it is. Leo, I hope this reading finds you in sound mind, body, and spirit. All right, let's go ahead and jump into your reading. Ooh, at the heart and the center of the reading for the dreamer, you are looking towards your big dream, like your biggest wish fulfillment. Everything that you've ever wanted, you want to bring into fruition at this time in your life. And you're really realizing, maybe for the first time, that the potential is actually possible. I'm clued into the green and golden sea, right? It's almost like it looks like the earth, but it's actually a sea. And you are coming up through the emerald lights of the divine spiritual energy of the star. This is universal energy that is surrounding you at this time. It's your ancestors. It's your spirit guides. It's the ascended masters. It is the divine mother, the divine father, all orchestrated in heaven to help guide you along this rocky path. One of the things about the star spirit is it actually comes in after a huge revelation or awakening, some quick and sudden change. Maybe you suffered or experienced a really difficult time in the recent past, and now you're coming into this energy as we go through this 8-8 lion gate of healing and transformation, but you're also being awakened and enlightened to your true purpose. This is the Sirius. It always, I sometimes I look at it as the Sirius, and sometimes I look at it as just the North Node, but it's really coming through to me as that healing energy of Sirius at this time. Beautiful. So what is going on with you in your unconscious mind? So in the unconscious mind right now, you are thinking about the recent battles and the recent struggles. But what's profound in your energy is you've realized how much you've actually overcome and just how much spirit and drive you have in you to overcome all of the hardships that you've experienced in the recent past. You're showing up in your subconscious mind as the spiritual warrior, having endured a tumultuous time, but yet coming out like the phoenix through the ashes. In your recent past, the energy that you have coming through here is the energy, there you go, that death and transformation process. So whatever you have gone through in the recent past, it has tremendously shapen you and formed you into your faith. Strong faith energy here. When you go through this death and transformation process, it is only after you surrender to the divine. You've realized that you cannot walk this path alone, and that you are never alone, and that the divine is always there, guiding you and protecting you and leading you through whatever experience that you are going through. Pushing through with resilience makes you strong. So it's the perseverance that's leading you to the resilience that's within inside, and you're being awakened to just how resilient, just how powerful you are. I love it. And I just seen 444 on the clock. Beautiful. I love it. Your immediate future and what's going on in your environment. Yes, fast moving action, right? You're taking action towards things in your life, things that you want to manifest. These is inspirational downloads. This is energy that's coming in from source with this 8-8 Lion Gate energy. I love how that 8 is showing up for you. And it's really showing that you are going through this death and transformation and reactivation process during this time, and you're being divinely guided by your spiritual team. Is all here to help you. This is fast moving information, so definitely pay attention to what your thoughts are saying to you at this time, your angels, your spirit guides, but also what synchronicities you are seeing in your environment. Your long-term Vision and plan. Yes, you are in the process of co-creating with source. You are in the magician energy. That's that awakening to that power of just how much power you have to manifest within your life and to create the world of your dreams and your expectations. It's all about the dreamer, right? That's the magician energy. The magician takes initiative. He makes the steps and does the things that are required of him in order to evolve and grow. He makes something out of nothing. And that's one of the things that I love about the magician energy, because the magician understands his connection to the divine. He understands his connection to source. There's usually the infinity symbol that's over the head here, and they're giving you a different type of infinity signal, which I love because it talks about the ever moving and evolving aspects of who we are as a spiritual and divine being. But as you can see, this is a dry, barren land, right? And from the hard sweat, blood, and tears of his blood, he is creating the water and every other resource that he needs to maintain and to survive. He realizes and understands that all he needs is his divine connection to source and to the all, and that he will always be able to create from that belief and faith. So this is the energy that we talk about with the magician, where we say, I will, right? I will. You know and understand your ability to manifest and create in this season. Beautiful energy. And then what you have coming in your conscious mind is taking the lead, taking control. The King of Swords is definitely a control. He takes control of everything in his life. He knows exactly his position and his beliefs. He does not vary on his decisions. He's very noble in his character. He's also very wise and very intelligent. And you're stepping into this power right now, being wise, very intelligent, very decisive in your energy right now. And you're very strategic in your thinking and your planning. But that strategic thinking is planning is coming out of this sense of understanding that you need to do things appropriately, because this is lessons learned here, right? Because the energy of the king, whatever you've gone through that you had to endure, that you've evolved through and from, it's made you wiser, right? The king gains his wisdom through going through the process, doing the work in order to bring forth the understanding. So the king is arising wiser in this season. I love it. Beautiful energy. And then you have the energy of the Four of Cups. So the Four of Cups is coming up as your block, resistance, things that could hold you back, things that need to be transmuted, changed, and released. And I'm getting two different things. And I'll tell you why in just a minute. I'm going to first talk about what this energy is meaning for you is coming up in a block. This energy is saying that you're sitting in the space of discontent. You're not believing in your connection to the divinity and to source. This is something that you're awakening and evolving into, right? Because this is subconscious energy. You haven't quite awakened to the realization of your power. But this is what's coming through, just how resilient you are in your power. And whatever happened in the past is in the past. Spirit wants you to focus clearly on the emotional support, the healing and the stability, all of the love and abundance, the people that you do have around you that support you. But first and foremost, with this four energy, which talks about your body being your temple, Spirit wants you to first go within and connect to source. Stay prayed up through this process, and you'll be able to move past the discontent, past this energy. For me, oftentimes talks about looking to gratitude. Don't be ungrateful for the progress and the blessings that you do have. Because that will halt this energy, right? And you'll never be able to grow and expand past the disappointment. So this energy is coming up to me as disappointment. Okay, now I want to go backwards again, because the energy here of 4 is taking me back to the 4 space. Whatever in the past that brought you disappointment may be trying to reach out and communicate with you at this time. Spirit wants you to be clear in your truth and understanding of exactly what this whole situation was. No rose-colored glasses. Understanding that you had to do it, pull yourself out of the situation under your own strength, courage, and power, under your own faith. And anything that may have caused you discontent in the past, the King of Swords knows and understands that negative energy or energy that is not vibing and going in the direction that you're moving in needs to be cut out. Anything that's disloyal and untrustworthy needs to be cut out. So however that's resonating for you. Your guardian. I love it. I love it, Leo. You're coming out in your own reading. This is Aquarius energy. I always think of, you got Scorpio energy here. More Aquarius energy. Maybe you're connecting to an Aquarius in some way, shape, or form. But we always have, we also have a little bit of that Aries inspiration, initiation energy that's also coming through here as well. And when I think of that Aries energy, even though I see Leo here, but when I'm thinking about that Aries energy, the first thing that pops to my individual mind is the energy of who am I? Who am I and what is my individuality? How am I expected to show up and present at this moment in time? Where does my power lie? It's tapping into the bravery, right? I'm being drawn into all this energy of the red and the fire and being really tapped into your bravery. And you have your loyalty here around you. You have loyal people around you, support systems that you can trust on. You also always have your connection to source. And so Spirit doesn't want you to forget about that. But they also don't want you to forget about your ability of discernment and choosing what is optimally for your greatest good. So follow your own truth is coming through very, very strongly here. And you have the strength, right? You've got Leo energy around you. This is what's coming in as a guide for you. The divine is coming in as a guide. You are coming in and showing up in your fullest power and potential. So there's tremendous healing, which we've seen as we came into the read with the star energy. You have a tremendous amount of healing around you in this moment in time with this 8/8 Stargate energy. Whatever you have gone through, it's meant to make you this resilient Leo warrior. Yes, I love it. Tapping into that Leo energy, that leadership quality, the honesty, the passion, opening up that courageous heart. Because that's what's required. That's what's being called upon for all of us, to open up our courageous hearts and to lead through love and compassion. Just as the divine would lead, right? With love and compassion. Beautiful. I love it. So let's take a look and see what your expression is and your outcome. You're learning. You are learning. This is my knowledge of self card. This is when you've gone through all of the life experiences that are needed and required for you to gain true knowledge of yourself, true knowledge of who you are as a divine spiritual being living a physical and human experience. And this is wanting to learn the lessons, right? You're wanting to learn the lessons. You're taking the initiatives to go through the process in order to build up this better understanding of who you are. This is the divine knowledge of self here with the King of Swords, showing up in your fullest strength and form as the Leo. the healed and radiant energy of source, of the divine, of protection, of peace, of abundance. And this is a lesson for you to learn, but that's the realization of the journey, right? You see how it's all about the evolutional process. It's all about the evolution. So we're either leveling up or we're leveling down, right? So how are you leveling in this season? Spirit is saying you're leveling up. You see, he's flying. He's flying high. Listening to the downloads and listening to source and awakening to his highest and fullest potential and realizing that you are the master and the creator of your own destiny. I love it. Beautiful energy. So let's see what we have at the bottom of the deck that you don't see coming in. Happiness, right? Coming into union, complete. Ooh, yes, you are completing cycles. You are completing cycles and starting over brand new. That's that leveling up energy. And I was feeling the resilience. This is usually my perseverance card and this is my resilience card, right? Because this is when you've built up the resilience that you just unstoppable. That's the energy that's coming in for you. You're building up the resistance of understanding that you are just plain and simply unstoppable. And this is when you reach that point of optimal, complete healing. You do that by releasing anything that you considered a burden and realize that it was a blessing. All right, beautiful souls, let's go ahead and pull some additional energies, right? For Leo, what additional messages does Leo have? Thank you, Spirit. Door to romance. That's that Ten of Cups energy. So this is an energy read that I'm reading specifically all about you. I did have this communication coming in reference to emotions and love and things of that nature. So I'll speak of it if it shows up. But it's all about your evolutional journey, right? It's all about your elevation to self-actualization. And you're bringing in the door to romance. So you'll hear me say over and over and over again. Sorry, let me get some water. You'll hear me say over and over and over again that you can't find true love, happiness until you've reached a certain part of healing for yourself. If you're bringing in or bringing through any childhood or past woundings, any trying to get other people to make you happy, right? You have to find the happiness from within. Happiness cannot be granted from you without. You can come into contact with people who enhance your happiness, who enhances your joy, who enhances who you are. But you have to already be there. And when you're already there, that's when you draw in the door to romance. So definitely love and more love, whether you're partnered, whether you're single, whatever's going on with you in this moment in time. This card just simply means for me that you're opening up that heart space, coming through with compassion, coming through with unconditional love. Unconditional love and acceptance for self means unconditional love and acceptance for others. And when we say unconditional, the conditions are that there's no expectation, that you show up however you show up, and that's okay. And I can accept that. But I can always accept to either take it or reject it with that King of Swords energy. I can accept it or reject it. Thank you. Get some additional messages. What do the angels want to say for Leo? The angels want to say, raise your vibration. Definitely. You're in the process of raising your vibration. Let's take a look at this energy and see what Spirit is talking about. I love the fact that you're shrouded in all of this gold, red, sacral, root, and solar plexus energy. This is you evolved, right? From your lower self. Things are completely stable. You're evolving and healing your root chakra energy, your sacral, which is all about your emotions. That root chakra energy is really talking about you getting into that sense of being secure and stable within yourself. The ability for your physical and grounded and self-preservation needs are completely met. And then you move up into that sacral energy where you're able to have fluid and reciprocated energy that goes back and forth between you and someone else, open emotions, free and fluid energy of creativity, of nurturing and support. That's opening up that Leo heart energy. And then you move into the energy of your solar plexus, where you show up in your personal power, your accomplishments, fully developed and strong ego comes through. And that's where we get into the energy of raising your vibration and opening you up to your highest and fullest form. It's also the energy, the book is the number of 880. 8 Lion Gate energy. It's time to move up a level. It's time to fly. You may have experienced some setbacks or felt low recently, but that is behind you now, and you have the opportunity to light up like never before. Everything in the entire universe is comprised of energy, and that energy vibrates, drawing towards its similar energy. So raising your vibration means aligning yourself with situations, people, places, and choices that you know will lift you up and support you. To help you grow. When this card appears, you have overcome the darkness and are moving into the time of opportunity. Like a phoenix rising from the ashes, you can be reborn. Know that angels are acknowledging your commitments to growth. You are filled with inspiration now and attracting only the good. Rising like the phoenix from the ashes. I love it when Spirit confirms what it is that we're talking about. Let's get some additional messages for Leo. Thank you, Spirit. And so it is. So we have never-ending story. Always growing, evolving, and expanding, right? Remember how we talked about that energy of the magician, that you're always in the process of transformation and change. I love it. Let's go to the book for clear messages with this energy. The energy of 37 brings you to another 10. So you're definitely ending out cycles and starting on a brand new journey with this 8-8 Lion Gate energy. I love it. 37, never ending story. Self-criticism, the wounded ego, unnecessary dramas, moving away from those things that cause you discontent, moving away from them, unnecessary dramas. This is the story woven through the imperfect fabric of life that tells of hurts and loss, rejection and humiliation, the self-loathing and arrogance and all manner of suffering born of unnecessary dramas. It is the old story whose refrain is that you cannot do this, must not go there, should not say that, let your world come crumbling down. Today, know that none of this is actually true. The sky is not falling. The voice you hear is just a small, scared, conditioned part of you that got stuck in a lie, wants to protect you, and needs to be seen as a victim. Love that lost piece of you. Fear is all it knows. Distorted guidance is preventing you from being true to yourself. You are not your story, and the narrative or the narrator is simply the voice of your fearful part, small and vulnerable and easily soothed. Healing that inner child. Healing that inner child, Leo. I love it. Let's take a look and see what chakra energy of yours that you need to work on and what chakra messages you have coming through. Thank you, Spirit. If you haven't already done so, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe and become a part of the Soul Joiner family. We have the energy of balance, and this is crown chakra energy, right? Where we were talking about opening up to the divine, praying, asking for the download, staying divinely guided and protected. This is that balancing justice energy. Where did he go? The King of Swords. Oh, okay, I know where he went. But we have the King of Swords out here, and it's letting me know that there's that energy of balancing, right? Balancing things out, keeping things fair, making sure that you're not giving more than it is that you're receiving. And this is an energy as well. If somebody's not putting in the adequate amount of energy and effort as you, and you're always feeling as if though you're on the short end of the stick, that you're not getting your needs met with this discontent and unfulfillment, then there needs to be some form of change. But you have assistance and support around you. This is also talking about karmic and universal balance and support as well. Beautiful energy. I love it. So let's pull your chakra energy message and affirmation to close out your reading. Thank you, Spirit. And so it is. Relationships. So you definitely have a significant relationship that is coming in for you. And what else? Look at the colors. Spirit is really working on your sacral solar plexus and your root chakra energy. He's really working to help you to evolve into your heart space and open up the heart space, right? You see this heart? Open up the heart space, and you see you got to go through your root chakra, find the safety and security within, find the emotional maturity, the emotional intelligence and stability within, find your confidence, your power, your focus and your will and your independence, and then move into your heart space. And when you do that, you bring in the 10 of Cups. That 10 of Cups energy is coming in for you, but you need to do the work, right? It's oftentimes we look and people say, well, why aren't I getting this? Or I've been working and wanting it for the long time. It's because somewhere deep down inside, you're still carrying this burden. This is the 37. This is the burden that you need to release. Those old fables, those old false truths, the things that you tell yourself that have gotten you stuck and stagnant, and restore the harmony and the balance within yourself and your connection to your higher self. So you can begin to see yourself just as the divine sees you. Let's go ahead and look at this relationship energy so we can get your affirmation. I love it. You have attracted this card into your awareness, as it is a powerful time and opportunity to deepen relationships. Relationships are the way we connect to all things in our world, not just people. This could be a relationship with yourself, your partner, your family, friends, pets, creative projects, your home, and your community. For things to grow, expand, and be healthy, your relationships need to be fed and nurtured. Now is a good time to see which bonds require some more love and attention, and to assess the ones that are not so healthy for you at this time. What awareness is required to shift the energy around any challenging relationship? What do you need to assess, or what do you need to express for this relationship to heal? Whether this card relates to your intimate relationships or relationships in general, know that there are great opportunities for growth and connection. Through relationships, you learn about yourself and others. They are an integral and important part of your life's journey. Our relationships teach and mirror many traits back to us. Sometimes this reflection is hard to accept. However, when you are willing to see yourself honestly and work positively with your behavior, then there is huge opportunities for growth. The key is to accept and love every aspect of yourself and to set yourself free from judgment and limitations. There is an abundance of love and healing that comes with a solid, fulfilling relationship. Take time to nurture your relationships, put in the energy allowed to allow them to grow and expand into beautiful friendships or deeper connections. It is also a powerful time to create a long lasting, healthy relationship with yourself and to be your new best friend. Beautiful energy, Leo. Your affirmation is: my relationships are aligned with my highest good and my soul's purpose. Affirm it in the comment section, beautiful Leo. My relationships are aligned with my highest good and my soul purpose. That has been your energy update. And until our soul paths cross again, Leo, I am wishing you love, peace, happiness, blessings, and abundance be unto you. Love and light. Namaste.